Yes, welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM here on a Thursday because we continue on the theme of the senior state titles in Division 3 in particular because we just had the under-17s that won their one in Grafton, but we're going a little bit to the Opens now because speak to the Inverell Netball Association who knocked out Glen for the state title, of course, about 3 weeks ago. And of course, we got 5 very special guests joining us right now to tell us a bit about it. Thanks all you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Now, I'm going to get each of you to introduce yourselves and what position did all you play on the court?
My name's Emily and I play goal shooter, sometimes goal attack.
I'm Caitlin and mostly goal attack.
My name's Charlie and I'm goal defence.
And I'm Shannon and I'm mid-court.
And I'm Abby and I am also mid-court.
Tell us a bit about the weekend in the senior state titles about 3 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, it feels like it was ages ago now.
Yeah.
It's all such a blur. Does anyone want to?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it was good. It was, I think we had a pretty good foundation going into the weekend. We had some pretty successful carnivals and things leading up to it. Lots of training, of course. And yeah, we had a really good time. Obviously, we were undefeated, which was a bit special. Couple of tough games in there, and yeah, just had a really good time. 5 games each day we played, so it was nice to kind of rest the body at the end of each day, and yeah, we had a good time.
This is the only team I've had on the show so far that went for the whole state titles undefeated. Was there?
Yeah.
How special is it to go through the whole thing undefeated? And was there one team that you were more worried about that you could have lost the game with?
Yeah, I think definitely the worry was always Glen Ennis. So Glen is from our region as well, and we've come up against them quite a few times. And the game's gone, to be fair, either way, each time it's different outcomes. So I think they were probably our biggest worry of the weekend, and it was probably our hardest game too, which we ended up getting up by 4, so that was great. But yeah, that's really special. And to be honest, I think that's the first time Inverell Netball Association's also done that too. So it's really cool for our association as well.
Yeah, being part of that was, yeah, it was pretty spectacular. Like every game, you'd get back to the 10 and look at the ladder to see who had won and who had lost and what the ladder looked like now. And yeah, being at the top the whole time was, yeah, an incredible feeling.
Because you went for undefeated. Was there any moment, I'm assuming either the final day or the day before that you knew you had it all wrapped up?
I think we ever thought we had it all wrapped up.
Oh.
We went into every game going, we have to win. The further we got along and we hadn't lost, it was more like, right, well, we're not doing it now. So we just have to keep going.
Yeah, keep pushing.
So it was a relief or a celebration once you won the whole thing on the last game?
Definitely celebration. We're all jumping around, big smiles. Yeah. We're pretty happy.
To tell us that we'd won.
Yeah.
I came off court and shook everyone's hands, and then someone was like, "You just won, and you are defeated," and we danced around in a huddle, and it was an amazing feeling.
Has winning the state title sunk in yet 3 weeks on?
I keep having to remind myself.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's been pretty special for the town. Like even just going around town, going to work and that, like people know, so people are bringing it up, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right, we did that.
I did that.
And it's so that's nice. That kind of recognition, it's pretty special.
No, I agree. It was really special when we played our first game back of our local Saturday comp, and they did a really big shout out for us over the speakers a few times, which felt really nice. And having a lot of people come up to us over there, which was really nice to congratulate us.
Okay, so I'm going to ask all you then, because obviously you got a special mention when you returned home and played in your local comp. Was there any pressure by any of your, opponents? But right now we're going to have to knock out the state title champions.
Oh, there was a lot of talk on over the 3 days, wasn't there? There was, there was some banter going on of, oh, could you just lose one and then we can climb the ladder? And there was a lot of talk as we were warming up and sharing courts with other teams of, oh, who are you playing? And come on, why don't you just let us win?
Yeah.
Or we're just helping you with your percentage.
Funny. Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun, and there wasn't really any nastiness off the court. Anyway, it was actually everyone, and that was a weird feeling actually, that everyone knew how we were going and that we were undefeated and
so supportive.
Yeah, and so supportive of a little town doing so well.
Sorry, I don't rarely ask this question, but did you get the keys to the town?
We're still waiting on that. Yeah. We also were kind of expecting when we drove into town that we kind of have like a line of cars with everyone lining up. So we're still waiting for that. Yeah.
Well, hopefully your local council is hearing this right now.
Yeah.
Who got to hold the trophy first?
I think it was me.
I got the box.
Yeah.
I was at the back of the line. I thought I got the trophy and there was nothing in it.
I didn't get my badge, true.
So how good was it to hold the trophy before your teammates had a chance, and especially to hold it in the team photo?
Yeah, that was pretty special. I mean, it's just special that we did it anyway as a team together, but to get the trophy at the end and then I also got to deliver it to the association, so that was really fun too when we got to hand it over to the team. That was really cool. They were like, "Yay, like we can put this on the shelf." So, yeah, it was really cool.
Now, the patch as well. Has that already been sewn to the jacket yet?
I think we're waiting for a few mums to put their hands up, actually. I think these two mums are going to do some sewing. Yeah.
I'll drop it to my mother as well.
Yeah.
I think it rained in the presentations by looking at the team photo. I guess, and you also had a New South Wales player in your team photo as well. Did you get a chance to have a chat with the New South Wales Swiss player?
I think there was some congratulations, from her to us, which was nice, but everyone was pretty on the move. They were kind of shifting us through for the photos and to get out of the cold rain that we were having on the end of day 3.
Did you have a coach on the day?
Yeah, Emma. So she's our coach and she plays as well. And she was awesome to take on both roles. Is huge and to do both so well. Definitely hats off to her.
What made this team special?
Our competitive nature.
Yeah.
as individuals, I think we've all got our different lives, and there's lots of mums in the team and different backgrounds and so on. So everyone giving up their social and family time to be on the court at training and carnivals, it was a big commitment. So we weren't there to mess around. It was serious business, and I think we had the win in our sights. We start training in October. So we had that win. We're not going to go there just to see how it goes. We were there to win. So I think it was that, and we had to bond and get on with anything that was thrown our way. But I think us all being passionate and competitive and just netball minded. Yeah, it's so tragic, but I think we're positive. So passionate about netball and so competitive. We were there to win. We would do anything to get there. So it gives a good bond.
Where did the love of netball start for all of you, and what does it mean now?
So I think, all very young. Obviously, we can all talk to that. I'm not originally from Inverell, so I grew up playing in my hometown of Foster. Netball's been my one and only all of my life. I started when I was 7, I think. Played rep growing up there, had a lot of good mentors down that way to really kind of build that passion and that love for the game. I did convince myself I wasn't going to play anymore when I put my hand up to umpire for Inverell. And then I was very easily roped into playing when the team said that they needed a shooter. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it because I love it. So, kind of having that foundation from such a young age and, all those inspiring people and coaches and mentors and stuff that you have through the way, it makes it something really special when you're, this age and meeting new people and playing in a new team that is so competitive and netball minded, as Charlie said.
And I think I probably bring something different to that. Like, I'm an Inverell local, so born and bred Inverell girl. Played Inverell netball my entire time here. So, I started at 5, did all the rep right through, have gone through the pathways and the regional academies and all of that, coached as well for the association. So, netball's a huge part of my life and definitely agree with the competitive nature, netball, like-minded people. Like, I think that's who we all are. Yeah.
Well, I actually more dabbled in netball when I was younger, and then I played rep and then continued into opens, and now I'm here.
And playing with her sister.
Yeah, and she was probably my role model in netball. Definitely.
I didn't tell her to say that either.
I was pretty young as well when I started. I started it when I was 7 and from England, so went through the pathways there and moved over to Australia 6 years ago. And I mean, most of my really good friends and biggest memories are through netball. And you don't always, and we always say to the kids now, we don't always remember the wins, but it's the memories off the court and in the tent and, the friendships. And now this is how I make my friends. Like, I moved to Inverell at the start of pre-season and not struggled to make friends, but I was like, well, as soon as I start playing netball, I'll meet my kind of people because my kind of people will be on the netball court. So netball's introduced me to a career. Like I am a netball coach, so trying to find my way in this new region. And it's just how you find like-minded people, and it's where I smile the most and laugh the most now. I think that's what netball means to me, is my happy place.
Take it away, Ab.
I am the same. I played since I was 5. I got into it. My mum and a lot of my cousins played, so obviously it was just very natural for me to follow through and play. I'm also not from here, so I grew up and played rep through Cessnock for many, many years, and I swore that once I finished I wouldn't start again after having kids, and thanks to Caitlin, I'm still shocked that I have started again and played. Caitlin roped me back in this year, which I can't believe she was able to do, but very happy she did.
So I need to ask then, what have all 5 of you learnt from each other on and off the court?
I think coming into this team and as someone who, wasn't going to play again, I think it's just really reignited my love for the game and being on the court, like the dedication that they all put into every game, every training session, their fitness, and then as well to get together and have some laughs and to enjoy that. It's really nice to be part of, especially as a new person coming into the team. So I think I've just, reignited my love for playing and wanting to be the best that I can be as a player for the team network.
And obviously it's the netball stuff, but I suppose this when we're going to the gym together, when we work out together, that competitive nature off the netball court. But I think taking on or respecting other people's personality traits, like we've got some really fierce people. People teach you how to say no to some things and how to shake other things off and how to be resilient and how to survive in a group that, not everyone knows each other and everyone isn't the same.
Yeah.
And I think sport teaches you to gel with people and be a great teammate, even if you haven't known each other, like me and Emily coming into the town and coming into the netball team and assuming everyone else has known each other since they were tiny and learning how to gel with other people. That's the beauty of sport, I think.
Hearing from about 2 answers ago that obviously we've got sisters in this call playing the sport. So I always ask this question when I have siblings on the show that play the same sport. Who's the better netballer?
This girl.
No,
Much.
no, she is.
No.
They're good in both their own regard. They are.
Luckily they're not the
We're in the
same
same,
position.
we're in different areas
Yeah,
of the
I think we
so
don't
I
choose
think
one
they're
or the
both
other.
best in their own spots. I reckon
Yeah.
they're both
I think
very
Jen
great.
just brings like honestly, she's like a little mongrel on the court. Like,
She's
jump
the
past-
one that brings the fierce.
yeah,
She's everywhere.
she just attacks every ball with such fierceness that it's amazing. It's really cool to watch. So yeah, it's also she's quite sassy too, so that's fun. Yeah.
I am, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good answer. Very good answer.
Yeah.
I'm assuming now you might as well give your local netball club a bit of a shout out and how you're traveling the local comp.
Yeah, the local comps, it's good. It's like we're probably halfway through that now, so we're a bit over that, to be honest. It's going really good, but I mean, honestly, we couldn't have done any of this without the association. So they've really supported us throughout this on and off the court. It's both areas, but then not just that too. They help us secure and sponsors. A lot of sponsors this year. We had so many, but like the Inverell RSM Club was one of our major sponsors across all of the teams for the association, and that financial support ended up cutting our player payments in half. So that's something that's really critical, especially being in a regional town when our travel is, it's a huge distance, and a lot of us chose to actually fly to Sydney for the competition. So we were able to put that money into our flights and getting ourselves there that we would have normally spent on a player payment, which was really good.
Yeah. So we'll finish with a couple light-hearted questions about the team, which is who's the comedian, the best singer, and the best dancer on the team?
Well, Charlie really nailed the cha-cha slide. I'll give her that.
Yeah.
A few dances before we started playing, which actually was put to a halt because we didn't actually go on and play that well. But
Yeah.
we which was the main part. And then we realised that we did have to remain undefeated, so we stopped the dance party. But we came up with some moves. I feel like I came up with some moves. What was I trying to do? Maybe was it the octopus?
Yeah, that was an octopus.
That's funny. Swift check.
Yeah.
Inspired by the Super League, of course.
Oh, yes.
Is definitely our DJ. Maybe maybe not singer, bless her, but she will. But she had the tunes. I actually didn't even have a voice at state. I had
even go into this.
so I couldn't even compete. Which was so unfair. So that was great. Starting the weekend with no voice, overcoming RSV or something. So that was huge.
I'm going to say there's not a best singer. We all try our hardest, but we should. Yeah, absolutely stick to the netball.
Yeah, keep your day job. And we all make each other laugh. I think like we all have a bit of banter. I think that was one of my favorite parts coming into this team too. Like we'd be serious when we needed to be, but we're not afraid to have a laugh and have a joke around. So we're always laughing.
I was probably going to say I was the best singer, but
you know what? We'll let you have it. I was actually going to give you the comedian one because I actually think you're pretty funny. So
I'll take it.
Now, it's a two-part question. The first part is who had the most embarrassing moment on court throughout the state titles, even though obviously you went through the whole went through undefeated. I'll go with that first, and then I'll go with the second part.
Caitlin definitely embarrassed herself the most because Caitlin fell down.
No, I was pushed over.
Caitlin fell down in a game, but stayed on her back like a cockroach that couldn't flip herself back over. And I was like, Caitlin's down, Caitlin's still down, because you can't stop play. So we had to play around her when she's on her back with her little attack.
We can continue to play.
I was off to the side on my back.
Your arms and legs were up in the air too. And she was just shocked that she didn't get the call, but we played around her. She was still down.
Yeah, the team carried on and they got the job done without me, so it was fun.
Sorry, I'm going to ask this a follow-up. I wasn't going to ask this a follow-up. Was that caught on camera?
Oh.
No, there were some not so beautiful moments captured by like a photographer. No one really came away with a beautiful picture. Maybe Rachel Sutton with her biceps,
just looking fit and strong.
Yeah, and strong. I maybe shouldn't play netball ever again. I don't think anyone moved away feeling good about this. So
Yeah,
really thank you for taking photos.
Really grateful.
And then we'll finish with these last two. Do either you have a pre-game superstition, ritual, or routine?
Yes. Yeah. I had to wash my underwear, socks, and bra, and I had to wear them every day. Like
all ended up.
we all did.
And I had to wear my hair the exact same every day.
Yeah.
My hair was done. It wasn't coming out. That's it.
Yeah.
I normally tie my shoes up a fair few times, and I have to tell myself to leave my laces alone just before the game, and then I have to tighten them just before the game as well. Who else was doing that? Shannon was doing that too.
Yeah.
But we did have the music blaring, so it actually became a "Can we dance around?" Like we just dance around.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlotte and Abby sometimes play a game of it. Like,
Tips. We play tips. That was it's our little nerves out, and that was like a game of tips. I actually found the week before we went to state, I found a 4-leaf clover in the grass, and I picked it up and I put it in my car, and it come to Sydney with us. So I don't know.
Oh, cute.
I forgot to tell everyone about it, but I found it. I was like, going to Sydney, so I just left it in the center console, and so maybe a little bit of my 4-leaf clover.
It did the job for us.
Put that in the scrapbook.
And then the last part of the question I'm going to ask is describe the team in a couple of words.
Fit as. Fit.
Winners.
Winners.
Competitive.
Yeah, laugh a lot.
And fun.
And fun. Yeah, it is fun. I think none of us would play if we weren't having fun playing netball and off the court, and we made sure we did that.
No,
Fit winners.
Winners who have fun.
Thank you so much for getting up some time to join us. Congratulations on winning the state title.
So
it is well deserved, and I'm sure, hopefully, that you get the keys to the town eventually. And obviously, hopefully, you can return back and obviously make it back to back.
Division 2.
Yeah,
we come. Pre-season's already started. Look out, Div 2.
Into other teams.
Yeah, that's the message we're sending you. Watch
But, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on your amazing achievements in Div 3.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
No worries. And of course, if you want to get involved with this amazing association, of course, we'll put all the details up on how you can head up to the beautiful part of New South Wales, and of course, and get involved with that amazing netball association. There's more on the Smash Sport Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 15th year celebration.